Well, welcome to the music, Andrew. We were just saying before, what are your first visual opinions of Tasmania?
It's beautiful. It kind of reminds me a bit of maybe parts of New Zealand that I've seen. But like flying over the bays was really sweet. It looks really nice.
Now, you guys are obviously here to play for New Year's Eve.
hmm
The warm up nearly taking the crowd right up to midnight. Got any special tricks that you're gonna pull out for the big event?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of interesting that actual countdown, the midnight thing, isn't gonna. I don't think there's gonna be a band on or like wombats are gonna be going on right then. So hopefully, yeah, we'll do something in our set that'll kind of be symbolic and signify the the ceremony of the celebration.
And of course, New Year's is all about resolutions. Have you guys, as a band, got any big plans for 2014?
Ben and I have been talking about really wanting to make another record quickly, so like maybe in February. So hopefully we'll do that and make a killer record.
Is there any particular reason for wanting to do it again so quickly, given that there was a bit of a gap between your album that just came out?
I think that's the main reason is that we've tried out different ways. We tried after the first album going straight in, and then last time we took like a whole year off. So this time we kind of want to get a more of a balance of a rhythm of touring and recording.
Cool. And the three albums that you've released so far are very, I guess, in a way, while still being MGMT, very unique in and of themselves. So how do you bring all those three kind of inspirations, I guess, into the one live show?
It actually fits together pretty well, the songs from all three albums, and we've been touring a lot this year and kind of have figured out a set that works where it's all kind of, I don't know, yeah, songs from all three albums that fits together.
And also with your latest album, MGMT, I know you guys released a full album-length video which you did in collaboration with Alejandro Crawford, I think it was. Do you like to bring that visual side into your shows as well?
Yeah, and that's that kind of the live visuals is what brought about the releasing the optimizer with our new album, because we felt like it's kind of a good way to another dimension to add to the music that you can kind of watch something and listen, and it definitely helps live to kind of make it more of a all-around experience or something.
Yeah, it seems like it's definitely about the experience as a whole, and I suppose that's one type of collaboration that you guys do. But are there any like collaborations that you'd really like to do in the future, either with like visual artists like that or other musicians?
Yeah, I think we're more and more. Ben and I are really excited about the idea of collaborating with different artists. To kind of just experiment with different styles of music and making music, and like I know that we're both into the idea of making like a super electronic project, even if it's just a EP or something like that. And yeah, I mean, I think the music videos that we do are usually pretty collaborative, and that's always something we look forward to working on too.
And those music videos, speaking of the one for Alien Days in particular, stands out. It's rather hypnotic and that, especially with the children's voices and stuff coming over. Is that something as well, like you try and bring the imagery across from that into your live shows, or do you make it a whole new experience?
We haven't brought any of the music video imagery into the live show, but it is, the optimizer stuff is in there. I think it'd be cool though. I'm always kind of pushing to have live footage behind us. I think that's kind of cool to mix in with the computer images and stuff like that.
And I know for Falls in particular, you guys, whether indirectly or not, set up a bit of a competition for fans who could dress up, and the best, I think it was Space Costume, will be playing the big cowbell in Your Life is a Lie. Whose idea was that one?
Well, the giant cowbell was my idea to kind of bring out during our song "Your Life Is a Lie," which has this kind of constant, very obvious cowbell pattern. But like we do different contests at different shows, and Yeah, at the show in Lorne, it was really good. It was a girl dressed as a cow and a guy dressed as the moon, and they were like, she would jump over.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Do they keep in time though? Is that
Yeah, they were really good. Some people are not so good, but they were great.
Well, I happen to have seen the two people who are coming on tonight. And they're practicing, so
Really? They're practicing?
Hopefully,
It should be fine.
they'll keep. It's a pretty important part of the track.
Yeah.
I guess as well, New Year's is not just about resolutions, but it's also about looking back. And in the last year, you guys have toured so much and released an album. Are there any standout moments of 2013?
It was a crazy year. I mean, because we started touring in, I think, late April, and then I injured my shoulder, and so I had to stop playing guitar. And we brought out Hank, who's been playing with us on guitar, and he's like a good childhood friend, and so he just stayed on. And now we have 3 guitars live. So that was kind of like a cool little, positive outcome of this injury. And then, yeah, we played lots of memorable shows, a really fun European tour, and some good festivals in the US. So.
Yeah, I noticed in the last few months, especially your band's Instagram account has massively escalated in the number of just shots of you guys all over the place. Do you like to connect with the fans in that way? I guess in a way it's kind of like the competitions where you get that direct interaction with some of the people who really enjoy you guys as a band.
I'm not as much as involved with the social media type stuff. I do Twitter. I do Twitter. It's like I'm 75. I do Twitter, and but I think the connections that are more meaningful to me are when you actually meet the fans in person, and they'll hand you a letter or kind of tell you this kind of deep connection they've made with the songs or the lyrics. That's pretty cool.
Cool. And I guess another thing is you guys do have the break just before the big countdown. Do you know, we got any big plans what you'll be doing right on the strike of 12?
Tonight? Oh, I don't have any big plans. No, I don't know. I mean, just probably, maybe I'll take a shot at tequila or something.
Sounds good. Did you ever envision the fact that you'd be almost as soft as you can get in the world on a New Year's, a cold
I can't
New
say
Year's?
that I have. But it feels pretty special to be here. One of the first places that gets the, New Year. And, yeah, I never even really thought I would be coming to Tassie. So, it's cool.
That's right. There's been a lot of discussion about whether bands can call it Tasmania or Tassie, but Tassie seems to be the thing that everyone's using.
I mean, I think as a word, Tasmania is so cool, like, that it's fun to say. You know what I'm saying? Tasmania. Where does that come from? Yeah. Like, check this out. It's a 3D printed Garfield
Oh, nice.
cat. I forgot that I had it in my pocket.
Good luck charm or just something
No,
you forgot about?
My friend has a 3D printer set up, and he's always making weird little things.
That's pretty cool. Make some money off that one. No. And so you guys have had the experience of Lorne, and you'll be off to Byron Bay soon.
Mm-hmm.
What's been your opinion of Falls? I think the last time you guys were here was the Future Music Festival, which is a very different vibe.
Yeah.
What have you thought of Falls? Not necessarily in comparison, but just in and of itself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to, compare. But I think that the Falls Festival fits our band's vibe a little bit more, way more. And yeah, it just seems very mellow and relaxed, and it's nice all the bands hanging out backstage. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like this festival.
Yeah, I noticed there's a bit of a communal meeting-y drink thing going on.
Yeah, well, it's
there.
always fun to see the Pond and Tame Impala dudes.
Yeah, because you guys toured together a bit, I think.
Yeah, we've done a lot of touring. The first show, I think one of the first shows we played in Australia was with them, 2008, at the Belvoir Amphitheatre outside of Perth. It was really fun.
That's an
Definitely
adventure.
kindred spirits.
Well, great. Well, I better leave it there. I think we're good to go. Thank you so much for chatting to us
Sure.
today.
Yeah.
Hope you have a really good set. I'm sure you will.
Thank you.